morning, cousins, and welcome to another session of Honest Talk about women, where you'll learn tips, tricks, and strategies on how to navigate the minefields of dating and relationships. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also comment in the comment section. This all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you have a story that you want to share with viewers, you can contact me on my email address listed below. Today's story is on how to interpret womanese on dating app bios. Once again, guys, the best way to meet women is to get out there and connect and socialize. Dating apps are a secondary tool that you should be using. There's quite a few fake profiles, a few scammers, but there are genuine people still looking for a partner on the dating apps. So here we go. Let's launch right into it, and let's interpret the bios of ladies' profiles. So the first one, Monica 45, I'm not into ONS type of person. So guys, if you don't know what ONS is, it's a very common message that a lot of ladies put in their bios, and it relates to one night stands. So they're not into casual sex. But if Chad Thundercock turned up on the doorstep, tall, dark and handsome man with a six-pack showing and his shirt unbuttoned, I'm sure there'd be a different application process for Chad. Okay, next one. This one says, until recently, busy with international career. So she's 41, biological clock is ticking. What she's saying is, please give me babies. I'm going to put my career second. I understand my biological clock is ticking, and I'm looking for someone that can father kids with me. Next one, if you're over 35, it's time to leave the girls alone and find a woman that can recognize the signs of a stroke. That's womanese talk for I'll be a nurse aide and care for you and your health. I like older men, and as long as you give me the bank credit card, I'll be your live-in girlfriend, trophy girlfriend, and I'll look after your medical conditions. No younger girls understand that sort of issue, but I have a caring personality, and as long as I get that credit card off you, I'll be your stay-at-home girlfriend looking after your health concerns. Okay, this is a classic. This is not a bio, but you see this no matter what city you're in around the world. You get a handful of these people, if you're using dating apps, who are in a corporate jet, and what they're saying is, look at my lifestyle. This is the lifestyle I want. If you have a corporate jet, I'm yours. I can do anything you want, as long as you fly me around the world in your corporate jet. And the amount of guys who have corporate jets will be well less than 1%. You'd have to be in the 50 million to 100 million plus category in net worth. And but there's a certain type of woman. I did a video on Gucci Russians. This is a similar sort of breed, people that like the high-end guy, likes his toys, and what she's saying is, I'll be your trophy girlfriend if you chauffeur me around in your corporate jet. Okay, this one here, Tina 42, who knows how to communicate. So she's looking for a guy who knows how to communicate. So what she's saying is, my previous boyfriend or husband was a hopeless communicator. He never made an effort. He wasn't clean, he wasn't respectful, and he wasn't a good kisser. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for a guy that puts some effort in, who can communicate, is clean and respectful. That's what the womanese talk is there about. And then down below, I don't want to feel single when I'm with someone. What she's saying is, my previous boyfriend, husband never respected me, never had time for me. Even though we were together in a relationship, I felt single. So I want someone that focuses on me and caters for my feelings. Okay, this one here, who's competitive. So what she's saying here is that Genevieve 49, she's saying, I'm looking for a soulmate with positive energy. If you're looking for a go-getter, you're fun-loving, you're a keen traveller who's competitive. So always. So what she's saying is that she's competitive, and that will mean that you'll have quarterly goals on how much money you've been bringing into the house. Q3 2023, I brought in 180,000 in billable hours. What do you bring in, husband? Because we've got that trip planned for Aspen next year. So she's a competitive woman. If you want someone that wants to compete with you, this is your lady. Obviously not for me. Then this lady here, she's honest. She's a full-figured woman. So that's basically womanese talk for saying I've let my body slip. I haven't got it back into shape. I haven't been going to the gym. So I am what I am, and you get what you get. So I'm a full-figured woman. So honesty is got to be applauded here with this lady here. This one here, she's happy and content in life. So if she's happy and content in life, what she's doing is searching for a boyfriend or a husband. And then she says she's got a teenager and a crazy cavoodle. So in the pecking order of her household, you'd be number 3 after the teenager and crazy cavoodle. That's what you've got to be aware of there, guys. This one here, she's not into hookup or casual sex, but once again, as I said, if Chad Thundercock turned up on the doorstep with his rippling six-pack, tall, dark and handsome man, biceps, there'd be a different application process for him. So this is very common here, kindness, empathy. So that's very common now with a lot of ladies saying that. Basically, that's womanese talk for I want someone to be in touch with their feelings and understand how I feel. So how I feel. So it's all about high IQ and being socially aware and being in touch with your feelings and feeling how I feel in my situation. So that's what that there is about. This one here, have 2 grown-up kids. So she states it up front, 2 grown-up kids. I assume they're in their teenage years. They can be very difficult. Beware if you want to come and join me. I've got kids. You gotta, if you were looking for a lady with kids, a ready-made family, like some wealthy men are, you got to assess the kids because some of them can be quite bratty. And quite dominant, and if it's a teenage boy who is quite strong and aggressive, he'll want to be the male of the household, and he'll see you as a competitor to the male of the household. Okay, this one here, any respectful humans, very young at heart with lots of energy. If you're boring, swipe left. Now, I don't like people that say the guy's boring, because someone who's boring to somebody could be very interesting to someone else. I know of a guy who is doesn't have Asperger's, but he's very highly intelligent, and to some people he's very interesting, and to other people he's very boring. So it's to each and every one. This is not a challenge for idiots. So she's got quite strong language here. Swipe left, you're an idiot. This is not a, and then I work hard, and my ideal holiday is for sun, cocktails, and a resort with sea views. So she's not a 3-star girl, she's not into camping, she wants 5-star. So womanese talk is organise the 5-star resort, I'll be with you on that. This one here, I don't take life too seriously. Seriously? You're going to have an element of seriousness to life. Otherwise, you're going to have issues at the as you go through. And then I like afternoon drinks and a few tequilas. So mentioned twice, alcohol. She obviously likes her alcohol. That's what that one's saying. This one here, I'm a single parent of 2 kids. 11 and 15, I have 2 cats. Again, the pecking order is number 5 on that front. So you'll be behind the 2 kids and the 2 cats. And I have tattoos. So tattoos are okay as long as they're not excessive or they're not tramp stamp tattoos. So there are tattoos, but not all tattoos are the same. Love traveling and exploring new places. So that's womanese talk for I have a freshly minted new passport. Let's go traveling, but it'll be on your account. Okay, this one here, ethical non-monogamy. Polygamy. So that's basically consensual, different partners, different relationships, all happening at the same time. That's increasing with the younger generation. They put a lot of that in now. May work for some people, certainly doesn't work for me. So this one here is a mum of 2 teenage boys. So she's been up front that there's 2 young men in the house, and if one's quite aggressive, there'll be a domination for who's in charge of the house, because you'll be the new boy on the spot. Again, pecking order number 3 here. Okay, this one here. Okay, I've never heard a good thing about Tinder, but let's give it a go. As a dating online, it may be the only option for now. So this woman's completely honest up front, and nice simple bio. Doesn't tell the life story. Doesn't have it. She's not telling her life and how the world works in her bio. This one here, I'm whole on my own, but looking to meet at my equal. So that sort of contradicts a little bit. So she's complete as a whole, but then again, on the other hand, she's looking to meet my equal. So that has sort of, are your standards as high as mine? Because I want someone that's equal to me. Interesting. Not for me, that one. This one here. As a professional, I love music, dancing, arts, keeping it fit, foodie, great conversation, laughs, yummy cocktails. I would always like to enjoy these with me. Swipe right. If you want a one-night stand, please move on. No pen pals. Again, this is a good bio. It's very simple, and it's not too controversial. There's no harsh words used. No tattoos showing. This is sort of your neighbour next door type, your girl next door type person. This one here, I'm energetic, playful, down-to-earth woman looking for someone to enjoy life with, share adventures as cozy nights in, appreciating good food and great company. So far, so good. The way to win me over is with an awesome sense of humour, love of comedy, your old-fashioned manners and romance, cheekiness, honesty, and long conversations. In return, you'll have someone who's always excited to see you. My loyalty and respect, affection, da-da-da. Nothing wrong with this bio. Makes sense, nice and simple. Yep, she's worth a second look. Okay, this lady here, emotional intelligence. I'm attracted to people with empathy, compassion. She's missing the word kindness. This is very common now with a lot of ladies. They're looking for people with empathy, compassion, and kindness. So what that is, that's womanese talk for, I'm looking for someone who is into their feelings, has a high EQ, and they understand my feelings. So they need to understand my feelings. So that's what that is thereabouts. This one here, I have 2 great teenage kids. Once again, if you're a simp who wants to marry or get into a relationship with someone with kids, Captain Savaho, then you need to assess the kids. I don't recommend blended families. There's too many complications, but should you go down that track, you got to assess the behavior of the kids. Okay, this one here, eats everything. So why would you have your main photo on a dating profile with 5 ladies in it? And she's the one on the left. And if you look at her figure, she's got a fuller figure there, and she eats everything. So there's certain things you don't eat. Fatty foods, lots of sugar, lots of cream, lots of chocolate. So it says everything. Okay, this one here, she's a curvy blondie. Well, great for being up front. She's honest about her figure. She's just saying that she doesn't have the motivation to go to the gym, to do workouts and get her figure in shape. So full marks for being honest, but you'd probably look a hell of a lot better if you did the work and went to the gym. This one here, okay, a masculine man who is powerful and protective. That's someone who likes the patriarchy, a man taking charge of the household. So that's womanese speak is I'll support my man. So Should be worth a look. And then if you're the dick pic guy or looking for a one-nighter, don't bother. So apparently this is quite common with a lot of women. They put no guys that send dick pics. There's probably a very small percentage of women who get turned on by dick pics. But I'd say keep professional. Do not ever, ever, ever send a dick pic until you're way down the track and you've scored many home runs with her. So not a bad bio. Yeah, it's all good. Fitness, healthy, that connects with me. This one here, a boy 11. Okay, so boys, as they get into when they turn that 13, 14 mark, they start to go through puberty thereabouts, and it can change. Every kid's different, and it can affect some kids get aggressive, others are placid. It's all different. So you've got to be mindful if you're going to connect up with someone, a lady with some kids. The kids will change. They'll go through a rough period. If your girlfriend or wife is going through menopause at the same time and the kids are throwing a hissy fit, there could be two people in that house throwing a hissy fit. So be aware of that. This lady's bio, playing my music loudly all day. Big red flag. That's about me. I'll make, this is, you're coming into my frame, and in my frame I play my music and I play it loud all day. So if you want some quiet time out, you're not going to get it in this household. No, big red flag. This one here, I have children, I have animals. Okay, women here speak for ranking. They come first and the animals come second, and you're the new kid on the block, so you'll be 3, 4, 5 down the track. This one here, looking to meet someone fun, adventurous, with a good sense of humour, trustworthy, honest and humble. That's all good stuff. Nothing wrong there. Simple, nothing confrontational, nothing left field. Yeah, take a second look. This one here, originally from Belarus, currently live in Poland. Okay, she's not in your home country, so that's womanese speak for I need a sponsor for immigration purposes. I've heard so much about your country. I love your country. I need a sponsor. Are you willing to sponsor me? I've got to fill out a lot of forms with immigration. I've got to give them an address, who I'm seeing, Can you rise to the mantle? And once I get my citizenship, I'm off. If you're a simp and you're willing to help women, this could be a woman. But what do you get out of it? And what does she bring to the table? That's what you're going to be asking yourself. Okay, this one here. Make the first move. If you're someone who only texts on WhatsApp, won't make calls, grow up and I'm not interested in you. Now, that's not a bad comment, because there's a lot of scammers on WhatsApp. I did a video on the cryptocurrency scam, and this person obviously has had experience with people who only want to text all the time on WhatsApp. And what the person is usually doing, usually some guy in Nigeria or some other far-fetched country who is learning more about you, to learn about your weaknesses and how to condition you and how to touch your raw nerves to get your emotions going. If someone doesn't, what I'm saying is, don't waste your time with this people that don't want to talk or meet in person. You're on a dating app to meet people in real life. You're not there to text 2,500 times. So if they're not willing to talk to you firstly, and secondly to meet, then flag it. No good not being able to meet someone. It's all about meeting people in real life. Sorry, go back to that one. Down below, hygiene a must. Most of you are all looking shamefully crusty and poor dental. So she's had a lot of toothless, maybe she's had a lot of toothless people from the trailer park. I don't know. I've never seen that comment before. She's obviously come across quite a low level person, and she's just putting it out there. So good luck to her. Okay, this one here. Hi, my name is Rachel, and to be honest, I don't know how many more letdowns I can take. She's feeling a little bit disappointed with the number of guys that have ghosted her, so she's getting pissed off. That's what womanese speakers saying there. If you organise a date, guys, don't ghost a woman. They go to a lot of effort. You should be going to a minimal amount of effort to get prepared for yourself for the date in terms of grooming. Don't waste people's time. Don't waste people's time. It's a big no-no, ghosting someone and not showing up for someone. I've never been ghosted. Every date I've been on, a woman's turned up. I do have a 15-minute rule though. If I haven't heard from them within 15 minutes, I start to get itchy feet. Comes 20 past, 25 minutes past, I'm usually out of there. I remember going on a date once. By the way, if someone texts 5-10 minutes and saying, I'm stuck in traffic, I'm running late, I'll be there in 10 minutes, absolutely fine, no issues whatsoever. I remember receiving a text once when I was leaving a date. I had a no-show, and the lady texted me and she said, I'm coming, and I'll be there in about 15 minutes. And there's no apology whatsoever for keeping me waiting for 25 minutes. What she's saying, guys, is that her time is more important than my time. So it doesn't work like that. So I just deleted the profile and the digital communication with that person. If she can't turn up on time for the first date, how's she going to turn up on time for all the other events? Dinner with your parents, meetings with the accountant, meetings with the school events, and this goes on and on in life. Punctuality is really important. And this one, my 9-year-old plus, we have a great dog. So again, ranking order number 3 there. Okay, we go down to this one here. Okay, this lady here, she wants the fairy tale. She wants the Prince Charming. She didn't mention shining armor, knight in shining armor. So those usually go together. There's quite a few women that live in Disneyland and they've been conditioned and brought up thinking that a relationship or marriage is to be like the fairy tale in a Walt Disney movie. They want their Prince Charming, their knight of shining armor. Unfortunately, this woman is delusional. It does not work like that. Move on. She's living in cuckoo land. This one here doesn't lie or cheat. What she's saying is that her previous partner lied and cheated on her, which is not good characteristics of any man. So that's what she's looking for there. That's her, what she's saying. This one here, she's happily divorced. You can interpret this a few ways. One, she couldn't wait until her marriage got legally divorced because she just had enough of the guy. She had nothing in common with him. So she's happily divorced. It's quite a strong statement, not something that I'd put in the bio if I was marketing myself. And then holidays are definite hotels, not camping. So she's a 5-star girl. She wants no 3-star, no 2-star, obviously no camping. But this is women you speak for. I've got a passport. Let's go traveling, and you can guess who's going to pay for it. Okay, down here, I used to be a model. Okay, this girl used to be a model. So why would refer something? So she's 46. Most models are in their early 20s, I say. So she's referring to something in her previous life. That's like saying, I used to be a 1968 Mustang, but now I'm a 2023. It's just reminiscing about the past. Okay, those days are gone. Most women, when they're 22, 23, 24, that's their peak of their attractiveness. It's all downhill from there. They start to deprecate as the years go on. Okay, this one here, European background. What she's saying is that she's got blue blood. It's like real estate agents promoting houses with European tap fittings. Good chance of made in China. So European background, is that supposed to say you've got blue blood or something? I've been to places in Europe that are pretty backward. You've got some very refined countries in Europe, but also you've got some countries that are way behind the ball game. So she's promoting herself as European. This lady here, current interests. Okay, music, jazz, classical, ethnic, I don't know what, then art, literature, poetry, cinema, dancing, theatre. So this woman here is quite arty, she's into the arts. And then meditation, psychology, she's into, I'd assume she's into the spirituality side of things. So she's arty. So what she's saying, I'm an arty type person, I'm into spirituality. It'd be good if you are too. So if it works for some guys, go for it. Okay, this one here, I like to travel, get together with friends to chat, enjoy a glass of wine. I also enjoy biking and playing softball. Simple, to the point, no issues there. This lady here, I'm all 5'2", but tall for my height. Okay, this woman's got a complex. She's been told by a lot of people she's small. She's got a complex about her height, and she states it up front. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't really worry about it if you're 5'2". And then down here I have 2 grown kids, 21 and 17. Well, they're not quite independent yet because kids don't become productive until they're mid-20s. So there's still a bit of work there, and it'll be very interesting to see how she's brought those kids up, whether they're polite, well-mannered, if they clean around the house, if they're tidy, considerate. If you're going for a lady with kids, then it's basically a 3 interview that you got to do there, because those kids will be in your life for the rest of their life. Okay, moving along. I have 3 amazing children, and I work Mondays to 3 kids. That's a handful. You're forever doing school events. You're full out. She's got a very busy lifestyle. So she's saying, I've got 3 amazing kids. You're ranked number 4. But also I'm extremely busy. So, and she also works Monday to Friday. So she's into health, and healthy and fit inside and out would be great. So what she's saying is that my previous partner may have been a slob, didn't look after himself, and he wasn't into fitness. So she's looking for the opposite. That's what she's saying there. This one here, partners in crime. This is quite common. A lot of women advertise for someone as a partner in crime. What do you want? To be a Bonnie and Clyde and go rob banks and end up getting shot at by the police afterwards? No, we don't need more criminals at all. No. Okay, this one here, and having children. So I am looking for a man. I am interested in creating harmonious relationships, building a happy and successful family, and having children. So if she's got baby rabies, so she's 34, the clock is ticking, her fertility is not going to be great as years go on now, and she's in a rush to have kids. So guys, if you're going to date her, you've got to be very, very mindful that you don't get accidentally pregnant. There's no such thing as accidental getting pregnant. There's contraceptives, and guys, you know what you need to use if you don't want any kids. Be careful. Be careful. This one here, she's an anti-vaxxer and a right wing. Please swipe left. No, please swipe left if you're an anti-vaxxer and you're into right wing politics. Anti-vaccine is quite a big issue. This lady is she's got a vaccination. It's a really sensitive issue with a lot of people during COVID, whether you got vaxxed or not. And there's 2 schools of thoughts on whether you should have got it or not. At the end of the day, you always got to believe in science. And she's not into right-wing politics, so she's a lefty. So she wants more government Kool-Aid. She wants the government to keep throwing money around, and high tax rates, big government, and then she'll be the first one to complain she's got no money and how hard she is struggling. Okay, this one here, no one-night stands, no friends with benefits. That's what that stands for. What she's saying, guys, is no casual sex. If you're trying to get an easy lay, it ain't going to happen here. That's her womany speak. And then down here, and boyfriend can support me. Okay, let's pro 34. Okay, looking for a long time to show. Okay, she's from Thailand. Okay, with Thai women, they're pretty upfront. They quite openly state they want a sponsor of $1,000 or $2,000 a month, and it's a two-way street, the relationship. So she's basically asking for a sponsor, and with Thai women, they're quite upfront with money, how much it costs to sponsor them. But you're also got to go through immigration, bring it to your home country, clothe her, feed her, transport her, and it's a huge effort, guys. And then it can all turn to custard if the personality or the values or the character is not there. So that's, again, you don't date people outside or in another country. You no more than 40-45 minutes in your local town. This one here, travel and music experiences. I'm an honest and caring person who is looking for new food, travel, and music. Okay, have passport, can travel. Have passport, can travel on your account. Okay, this one here, I'm not a size 10 and I don't have any plans to be. Okay, so I lack motivation to go to the gym. I'm not into the gym. I'm not into looking in shape. I'm not looking good. So I'm not a size 10. So in some ways she's been honest there, but she has no plans of self-development, self-improvement. Okay, this one here. I have 4 kids. Wow, busy household. So you'll be number 5 in the pecking order. And she's a size 16 currently. So she's let her body slip. Most likely due to running a very busy household with 4 kids. It's not easy, and she's a size 16. She doesn't have time to go to the gym or work on her body, self-development. So yeah, honest, pretty much fairly honest there. This lady here, okay, my tattoos are fake. And I am 50. So up here she states 41. You see this quite often. How many people lie about their age? Why do you put a false age on your profile? Because sooner or later you'll come across your girlfriend or your girlfriend's driver's license. Most people carry a driver's license in their wallet, and you'll get the date on it. And if they lie up front, what else are they going to lie about down the track? And my tattoos are fake. Does that mean she's fake too? Yeah, not a good one there. Not a good one. This one here, into exercise. I'm 6 a.m. type of person. It's really important, guys, you get someone that has similar sleeping patterns to yourself. They're an early bird or a night owl. Makes a huge difference in terms of intimacy. I move with honesty and integrity, good points. I'm not into friends with benefits, one night stand, NSA, all meaning the same thing. It's no casual sex. I have one son who is 27. Well, you would want to know whether a 27-year-old boy or man is living at home still in the basement of his kids, of a place, or whether he's independent, he's working, he's productive, he's well-mannered, he's clean, he's tidy. Again, it's a 2-person interview here because he'll be in this lady's life. If you want to go with a lady with kids or children, I personally wouldn't do that anymore because it's too complicated, way too complicated. And I'll put a video out on that. Blended families. Okay, this one here, Jazz, 40. She's a feminist and she's left wing. That's probably one of the worst combinations you could ever have. Someone who's a feminist and is left wing. She wants more government involvement, bigger government, more taxes, more government Kool-Aid thrown out to the people, and then she'll be complaining. First one complaining that she's got no money, and being a feminist, she's against the patriarchy. She's against males. She's delusional. So this one's delusional. I'm well educated. Okay, I think this one was the lady that had the PhD. So well educated is good, but it's not intelligence. You can be highly educated and know everything about everything, but understand nothing. And I've come across plenty of zombie type intellectual types who have got PhDs and have got several degrees and they're bloody clueless, absolutely clueless. So formal education is no indication of intelligence at all. You've got to approach that with an open mind. This one here, short term, open to long term. I'm always planning my next holiday. Okay, have passport, will travel on your account. This one here is a sapiosexual. So this person, this is quite common, these words here. A lot of younger generation people are putting this into their bio. It basically relates to, even though she's 48, it relates to intelligence. She finds intelligence sexy, but again, what is intelligence? It's not basically university degrees. It's someone that can hold an intelligent conversation. Then this one here, I love music, travels, footballs, and intelligent conversations. I'm straightforward and I don't like liars. Okay, so previously she had a liar, and nice simple bio, yeah, worth a second look. So that's basically Womanese interpretation of women's dating bios on dating apps, guys. I hope you got something out of it. It was a very quick run through. It's just a random selection, and they're very representative of whatever city you're in. So I hope you got some tips and tricks and you're a little bit wiser on how to interpret things. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to press the like button. Recommend that subscribe to the channel, and also comment in the comments section. And if you want to comment, if you have a story you want to share with viewers, please contact me on my email address that's listed down below. Until next time, take care.